often the low scoring matches provide a lot of entertainment. So all that pressure which was supposed to be created was washed off with a great sensational start. They got 50 odd runs in the power play courtesy of the sixer to start off with. He got 3 sixes, 7 boundaries, 48 balls and 69 runs. Man of the match of this match without an iota of the doubt. It was his best innings. Aryan Babar Desai. In a low scoring match to score 70%. It is Nikunj and Shaheen. Shaheen was sensational in the last match with the bat in his hand. But this is the match which matters the most. Nikunj versus Shaheen. The strikers would be up against the Kings. Some happy faces. Time to flip the coin. Raj Zaveri, the chairman of the advisory committee, is going to flip. Heads is the call. It first. Winning the toss, if deciding to bat, the other team had in the exactly something different. Maybe the time of the day which is being played, that is a factor.
Yeah, that's true, and we are missing 2 of our very important players. So we thought that first we would bat and want to keep a score, and then put them under pressure in the semis.
Very strong team, very strong performance, which has done well in the tournament as well.
Yes, that's true. They have batting strength. So let's see who wins.
Very confident with his own men. Yes, missed 2 players, but still a very good set of players. Shaheen, you were in sensational touch the last time. You played really well. You missed out on that wicket, but your team has looked good. They have come right at the right time. You are going to play against a team which has done well. Also, one team has already reached there. So, any plans of what exactly is going to be happening in this match?
No, I think we've been playing well as a team, and everyone is there. There's nothing better. Continue playing positive cricket and good cricket, and I think this is a big game. So just be patient and give your best out there.
You point out, many people pointed out only at the loopholes actually, but some kudos to the organizers as well. They got a beautiful wicket for your organized ground. Even this ground seems to be the one which is providing some good cricket. So these are the things which are helpful for a tournament like this. The last few matches you got some great wickets. Even this ground over here seems to be the one who's going to provide us with some entertainment. Some word for the people who have been working hard for you to get this tournament right.
No, absolutely. I think to the entire team, look forward for this. And I know the hard work that's put in. So, I mean, congratulations and all the best. And I think you're doing a great job. So, please continue doing that.
So thank you so much to very good, well-spoken, articulate captains who would be up against each other. Time for a small photograph of both the captains first. Vista, sir. Sir, please come in. Sir. So he needs no introduction actually. He's almost like observing every ball. Now, what about the tournament? You have been working with these guys. Some of them, cricket is not their forte. It is the other places where they are busy into. But to organize a set of players who are busy into their other schedule and get this tournament right, they're enjoying and putting us some great performances.
The youngsters are coming good, and firstly, we should thank the Garware management for giving an opportunity to the members and expressing themselves. And year by year, the tournament is going to a new height. And to be frank with you, I'm very extremely happy that they have given us all the powers to organize the tournament in the best possible way.
And what about your team which we have got, the people who are working with you, working with them, your unit, what do you have to say about them? And also the set of players who have shown immense respect towards you and they follow each word of you just like in a biblical way.
When we started first year, we had 70 to 80 players. I'm happy that we have a pool of almost 100 and above who are following Garware cricket. And every year we get a chance to see new faces. And especially the youngsters are attracted towards this tournament.
Yes, yes, absolutely. Big thank you from the big man who has been the best coach. He has been awarded by the MCA, but we all know how good and great he is. But let's watch out for a very good match. Semi-final number 2 coming up, guys. It is going to be the Kings versus the Strikers. run making. There have been some good balls also. And that takes courage to pitch the ball up. If you want to get a wicket, it has to be the ball with the balls which are pitched up. You can't be getting wickets of the balls which are short or short of good length. So you may try and buy a wicket, give a few runs away, but you can get a few wickets as well. That's what Rishin's job has been, to give them breakthroughs. Well, that is nicely done. The feet did not move. So Rishin has been their go-to man last 3 matches. It is Rishin's performance which has stood apart. Shailene has done well, so have the other players. He has been man of the match in a couple of matches. Rishin, Shailene in one of those. So they are the three. Three balls in a row. First one was pitched up. The second one on the good length. This one was slightly short of good length. So three different pace balls with three different lengths and probably different lines. This one was slightly closer to him. And this is good by Sohail. Just talking to his opening batter. A few dot balls won't matter because the run rate is fairly good. 9 runs per over, which is not bad at all. And this is good. Taking a fresh guard, probably getting a little closer. He was on the leg stump. So some introspection and where exactly was going wrong. Is coming slightly closer. What a shot that is. And a great stop. Only one stump to aim at. That is Aryan. Well, that was almost a boundary. Good stop over there. 35 at the end of 4. That is a chance that's gone very high. Oh, that has gone up and over. Let's see what's exactly has happened. Oh, that would have hurt him. Maybe ricocheted off the hand onto the head. If it is flush on the head, even if it is not flush on the head, ricocheted off the hand, he needs to be inspected. And I think he needs to be replaced. Can't take a chance. No game of cricket is important than your well-being. He needs to be replaced for the time. The Mahit, watch out for Mahit. He is in good form. He has been hit for a sixer, but almost got a wicket. Oh, that is nicely done again. It would be wicket this time. You can't be taking a chance. Look at Mahit, the young man. Look at his celebration. Oh, look at him. He was almost going to hop on Aryan's body. Aryan thought he is a little too heavy. Let's not do it. Look at the celebration. Look at the celebration. Oh, nicely taken catch. Good work. And look at Aryan. But Kavish has given him a bright start, a great start. But this was two chances. And the young Mahit gets a very important wicket. Nicely done. Look at the celebration which happened after that. That is something worth watching. That is what we play for. Just have a look at it again and you'll enjoy watching it worth. Like what Mahit did, the way they celebrated. Just have a look at it. It was hit hard. Nicely taken. A tumble. But he took care of it. Look at the way they celebrate the young man. Look at oh my God. Aryan was careful enough to not to lift him. He understands. He needs to bat and bowl again. So Mahit was kept away. Good. Gets out, but nothing wrong in the start which he has given. In fact, he has given him a brilliant start and he has done his job. In spite of not scoring a 50 or a 60 or a 70, this kind of 30s are much more beneficial for the team because they are scored in double quick time. Strike rate of 170, 180. Mahit, look at the young man. Wicket of the first 3 balls which he has got. Oh, that was brilliant again. Look at the young man. He was given the 18th over in the last match. In fact, 17th over. Then he bowled the 19th over. He was bowling in a match which had nothing left. It was bowling in a match where it was almost one-sided. Now he comes in and bowls in the power play. That is beautifully played. That was well bowled. And a couple of runs to finish a very, very eventful over. Dilip Agarwal gets off the mark with a brace. 43 for 1 at the end of 5 overs. Fantastic over in which he got a wicket, but a great shot for Kavish before getting out. 8.6 runs per over. Both the teams would be happy with the start which they have got. Right now, the strikers would be the ones which are slightly a happier lot because they have got 43 in the first 5. So some parity in the bat and ball now. The batting was going one way after the wicket. Things have changed. This is good batting by Sohail. Not staying on one, just rotating strike. Because what you do after a wicket falls determines the flow of your innings. So even after the loss of the wicket, they've got 3-4 runs without wasting a lot of dot deliveries. And Dilip is known to score quick runs. So he gets a half a bad ball, he's going to dispatch. Even can dispose some good ones. And he can play an innings which can be a innings of substance. Last match he was not successful, but prior to that he was brilliant. Dilip Agarwal. Oh, that is beautifully bowled. Generally, he does not miss a lot of balls. And that's his game. That's his style of batting. He attacks. Aryan, who is in red hot form in bowling and batting against Dilip Agarwal. Oh, what a ball. He is in his prime bowling form. Is Aryan against Dilip Agarwal. This is a mouth-watering contest to watch. Last two balls of the power play. That is what I was talking about him. He will still go for his shots. Just a solitary run in this over. A fantastic last over of the power play. Just one run in it. The score at the end of 6 overs is 44 for the loss of 1 vote. Very well bowled. A bowler who has got a wicket in every over which he has bowled in the last 2 matches. He was given an over in the last few overs. He got a wicket in both of them. He's got a wicket in his first over again. That's the need of the hour. Rotate the strike. Keep the score. That is easily a couple of runs. Dilip can do that. He's very quick. He's super fit. Is Dilip. Dilip, he runs like a 20-year-old boy. He's very quick. Maybe in his 40s, but he's super quick. He brilliantly bowled again. He changes his pace, and the best thing about the constant factor is the flight which he gives. That is always a constant. He does not bowl flat. He bowls it quick at times, but there is always that flight in it. This time it was flatter. This was quicker. 3 runs in this over so far. And this is good by Sohail and Dilip. They are keeping the scoreboard moving. That is nicely cut. The Mahit has bowled well so far. He's been hit for a sixer. We want somebody to bowl with all his might, all his confidence. That is Mahit. So 49 runs on the scorecard at the end of 7 overs. Exactly 7 runs per over. Dilip is asking for some hydration. पाणी पिऊन पाणी पाजायची तयारी करतोय. That is a chance. The ball is swirled around. Beautifully bowled. But the idea is right. That is the approach. 50 runs in 7.1. 7 runs per over. This match is evenly poised right now. They were running away in the first 3 overs. First 3 overs they got 30 runs. Then it was a good over in which they controlled the scoring. Then they got a wicket in that 5th over. These two left-arm bowlers have been the ones which have stopped the run flow. That is gone long way. Just watch it out of the property. It is out of the property. New balls, please. New balls, please. Oh, that is deposited out of the property. They were not able to connect a few, and he connects one right out of the screws. That is the reason I said this man is dangerous. That is his game. He can't be pushing and prodding and taking singles. That's not his game. He hits a lot of sixes. So the ball, they're waiting for the ball to be brought back. So the run making which was stuck has been expedited with that beautiful sixer over long on's head. It takes courage and some great skill and lot of confidence to hit the ball over the head with absolutely no help from the factors. There is no swing, no air, no breeze. Who is in mood now? When the bat is in full flow, Dilip is someone who is a dangerous proposition. 57 for 1 now. All of a sudden, the run making looks good. And they have more than 8 runs per over now. In fact, 7.5. $57 for 1. That is slashed hard, swirling around. 2 dot balls in a row. Even with a sixer, that is not a that bad over because he just conceded 8. You need to get runs of the other balls as well if you want to consolidate an over. So a sixer followed by 3 dot balls. The score at the end of over number 8 is exactly 57. They are going along at the rate of 7 runs per over. Aryan was hit for a sixer. And even Mahit was hit for a sixer. That is beautifully bowled again. Good stop. And that is what Dilip Agarwal brings to the table. The run was against Sohail's name, but it was Dilip's good presence of mind. And to take this run because it was on the left of the fielder. Oh, that was in his zone. That is close, I think. Maybe just to be safe, that is what the call must be. Otherwise, it would have been a slightly more vociferous one. Let's have a look what exactly happened there. So he never took his foot off. That is a not out. Not out. Not out it is. That is hammered into the cover straight to the fielder. It's been a very good over this so far from the young man Mahit. He's bowled brilliantly. 2.4 overs, 15 runs conceded, and just economy of less than 6. Was way too short. This is super stuff. In spite of being hit for a sixer, the economy is less than 6. Almost 5. He's bowling with so much confidence. He goes for the big one. Short of the man. 60 for 1 at the end of 9 overs. Brilliant over by the young man. 3 overs, 16 runs and a wicket in his spell. 60 for 1. First 3 overs, 30 runs. Next 6 over 30 runs. So first 6 overs, 3 overs, they were 10 runs per over. And the next 6 overs, they are 5 runs per over. In fact, complete difference. 10 runs per over in the first 3, and the next 6 overs, they've got the same number of runs which they scored in the first 3. So that is how the things have changed dramatically. From 10 runs to over to 5 runs to over per over, and the run rate of 6.66, the average. Aryan bowling his third over has been brilliant. Both these bowlers have been hit for a sixer, still 9 runs. So many dot balls. And he has been in his prime bowling form. In the last 4 matches, he has been with sky high confidence. That's nicely bowled, equally well played. The score moves on to 61 with that single. Vociferous appeal. Umpires having nothing of it. Everybody was convinced, but you can never know whether it's a catch or not. Only thing which we used to say in our childhood is "Ghe aichi shapat." That was the only third umpire which we had, and that was the thing which we everybody actually followed religiously. That's a wide ball. He shuffled across, but the idea was right. Aryan versus Sohail. Sohail started off quickly. That was way too short. Not a great ball, missed out. That could have been hit anywhere. Average ball, missed out. The umpire is not doing any step of Michael Jackson or something. That's a dead ball which he signaled. That's a chance. Oh, how can you drop that? Mahit. Mahit, गाजर का हलवा ज़्यादा हो गया. He wasn't ready. Oh, how can you drop that, Mahit? If the fielding coach was here, 20 rounds. This is. Oh, just watch it. What a shot. Dilip dashing Agarwal. What a shot that was. 69 for 1 at the end of 10 overs. Time for some hydration. Sixer. Have a look at that shot. You'll enjoy watching it over and over again. Oh, good work by the cameraman again. He seems to be a very good cricketer. Look at the way he has followed it again. Beautiful work. Oh, good work by the team. Brilliant to watch. That is how you follow a ball. And the Garware Clubhouse committee would should be really happy with the set of people which they have got. The cameraman is a real good one. Is doing a great job. Again, that Golu, who is behind the camera. Watch out once again. That is what we play for. From every angle, they've got it right. Another good delivery by the young man. He has been the star for this team. Mahit has bowled so well. Imagine, he's almost like a Rachin Ravindra. Rachin Ravindra was in the B team, in fact C team of New Zealand. He wasn't given a chance, then he's the best player right now. That is beautifully bowled. That is nicely bowled. It's a chance. It is a boundary. You would say 4 runs, I would say well bowled. Because Dilip is a very good player. He is a fantastic player. He is a dasher. He has all the shots. He is going to go for runs. But if you try and get his wicket, there was half a chance. But that's what Dilip brings to the table. And it's good that Dilip is batting well in this match. "74 for 1. That's nice. He bowled equally well played. That is what. He has all the shots. He is not only a dasher. He can play those singles, play of the back foot as well. It's almost a combination of a tennis ball cricketer and a leather ball cricketer, Dilip. He can dash and he can play traditional orthodox cricket as well. Oh, somebody said a boundary from the pavilion. And that is what they say in Marathi. You just ask for something, God gives you. He wanted a boundary, they got it. हिंदी वैसे काली जुबान का है. 79 for 1. Small misfield, spoiling figures of the young man. Couple of balls remaining. Into the covers. The ball's running away. They want a boundary of every ball now. 80 for 1. Last ball off his spell. Oh, that was so very well bowled. What a brilliant style of bowling this is. 4 overs, 27 runs and a wicket. And there was a misfield in it also. Brilliantly bowled. Mahit, fantastic spell of bowling. 11 overs, 80 for 1. The strikers are doing everything right. Their batting did not click the last few times, where Samir Shah was the one who was the savior. Today, it is Dilip, Kavish and Sohil who are doing a great job. Everybody thought they would be missing Samir Shah because Samir Shah was their savior, and it was a scamper, the last match which they won. It wasn't a smooth sailing. It was Samir's batting who got them through. But it is Dilip, Sohail, Kavish, everybody contributing today. Sohail has been very solid. That's his job, to stay there and keep one end intact. From the other end, Dilip and Ko can attack. Harsh, the leg spinner, has been their match winner in most occasions. Let's see what he's going to do. Sohail has that game of keeping the scorecard moving. And Dilip, he'll go for a big shot once in a while. Scoring board. So scoring looks altogether real good now. 7.25 runs per over. That's a wide. 82 for 1. Way too outside the off stump. Leg spinner, he has been really successful. That was way too short. In fact, it was so bad that he wasn't able to hit that. But that can happen with a leg spinner. Leg spinners can give you short half trackers. Leg spinners can give you full tosses. But leg spinners can give you balls which are unplayable. Leg spinners can give you wickets. These are the most precious commodities. Single. That will take the score to 84. Oh, that was nicely done. Rishin. Rishin has been a star of the tournament in those top 4-5 performers. And so has been Dilip. Dilip organized this tournament for the stars, but he is a star himself when it comes to batting. Beautifully bowled, equally well played. Look at the turn. Nicely bowled by Harsh. Finally a ball in his right area. Way too short, and way too wide. The score at the end of 12 overs is 86. They're just above 7 runs per over, 7.17 to be precise. Sohail is on 26. Dilip is on 26. We have so many people working with us. Saurabh, our official photographer, he has been covering all major events. These 4-5 people in Mumbai have been rolling this field. Saurabh is one of them. You'll get all those wonderful pictures. It's a hard work. People say it's just clicking pictures, but working all throughout the match, taking pictures of all the bowlers who are new, taking those important images when the match is there. He's a cricket buff, Saurabh. So many people are attached to this game, and they've got the best possible people in the industry. We have some good people who are covering the event. Wally Events is one of them. 86 for 1, 8 overs remaining. That is a chance, I think. A great effort, brilliant effort. It has gone for a boundary. That is good intent shown by Dilip. But what an effort that was. Look at the replay. He could have gone safely to stop a boundary, but he chose to go for the catch. That was the right idea. Yes. A little slow to start, but he gave it all. Was that Kayan? I think it is Kayan. Oh, brilliant. It takes courage. That is bowled again very slowly. His weight has to literally wait for the ball to arrive. 31, Dilip moves on to. 91, the score moves on to. Jay is bowling it smartly, bowling it way too slow. A paddle shot, a scoop shot, whatever you call it, a pallu shot in local language. 93 for 1 in 12 and a half overs. Generally, you expect to get to 100 if you want a good score. But 93 is a good score. A straight hit down there. What a shot that is! Absolutely no weight on the ball. He made all that weight by himself. And with the flow, he connected it beautifully. Both the batsmen in the 30s now. Sohail is on 32. Dilip is on 31. They're matching shot for shot. Dilip is the one who has been more adventurous with big lofty shot. Sohail is doing it quietly. Again, the batsmen have to do all the work. They have to put all the weight behind it. They get 13 runs, 12 runs in this over so far. In fact, last ball of the over. 98. That's a chance. Consistent slow bowling. Oh my God. Unfortunate for the fielding side. Dilip won't complain though. So generally in a T20 game, 12 and a half overs, you get 100. And then after you can score 180, 175, whatever. They are in that position, 99. So get 10 runs per over, they're going to get close to 170. That is what minimum they would be expecting with 9 wickets in hand. Especially Dilip staying there, 175, 180 is a strong possibility. He's on 33. Sohail, Dilip is on 32. Missed out. He was out miles if he had collected it normally. So not out is the verdict. The ball slipped out of the hands. And it is such a cruel game. The ball just slipped out. Such a cruel game for the people who are expecting to go and bat now. 99 for 1. So 99 for 1 is what the score is. Generally, if you are in a team where a lot of people actually get out quickly, that is the best team to be in because everybody gets to bat. But not now, not in this match. This is a crucial match where they want them to stay for a little more time. $99 for 1. That's nicely bowled. That is what the leg spinners can do. They can weave a magic. Dilip just lost his cool some time back. He's trying to gather his focus again. A white ball, 101. The score moves on to 100 for the team in double quick time. And they would expect 70 more runs from here on. If not 60, 70. That's a full toss, a freebie. And not taken advantage of. Such balls should be hammered. 13.4, 102 for 1. The leg spinner getting away with it. No. Slashed it. Oh, the ball is swirled around. He gets a single. And he's the man. So many stories about Dilip Agarwal, they say. Salil Ankola in his prime form was bowling against him and hit Salil Ankola straight down the ground and hit him for a big sixer. And Salil was agitated, but he continued hitting hard against him. That kind of a player. In his prime, he was absolutely merciless, Dilip. He used to play T20. in times of test match. Yes, that is how you attack. You have to hit the two balls, one full toss, one short ball missed out by Sohail. 104 for 1 at the end of 14. So that's what people talk about Dilip in his prime. He was in his young age. He played against Salil, hitting Salil Ankula. Salil was one of the best away going bowlers or outswing bowlers. He was brilliant, in fact. And to hit Salil right over his head more than 2-3 times in a single match, that is what Dilip Agarwal was in his prime. And he's still a dasher. This is good by Sohail actually giving strike to Dilip. He understands Dilip is the aggressor. Both of them have got equal number of runs now. Dilip has got it slightly quicker. 104 for 1. That's gone very high. It will again fall in no man's land. 105 for 1. It's going at a very mundane pace now. Nothing is working out for the batting team. Nothing is working out for the bowling team. It's almost in the same pace. They have to go for it. Again, the shot's not going to the problem is the pace with which Jai is bowling. His bowling is smartly, which is slow, very slow. The batters have to do all the hard work to reach the ball. The ball just doesn't arrive. Dilip gets out. That's a big blow. That is a very big blow. So Dilip has got 35 of 30. That is a very big blow. Got out on a very slow ball. That's a big blow because Dilip staying there is always a difference of 15-20 runs. So Jai is the new man in. So a couple of youth sixes from Dilip Agarwal before getting out. Sohail is on 37 of 35. Jai, they still have 32 balls. They need to be looking at minimum 50 to 60 runs in the last 5.2. 50 runs from here on, they get close to 160, which is going to be a good score. But not a score which will be impregnable on this ground because they have some good batsmen in form. And that is it nicely. To get off the mark, Jai, 108 for 2 now. That's how you should be treating him. They have to go for the shots. That is a good stop. Saved 2 runs for his team. 111 for the loss of 2 wickets. Sohail, that is the right approach now. He's going for his shots. Time for him to add a few runs to his team. Oh, that's a beautiful shot. That has just given him a single, but that was a shot of some intent. Not good running. The first run has to be run hard. The basic rule. 112 for 2 now. 28 balls remaining. That's hit so hard. Good fielding effort. It needed Aryan to be there. But that is not great running at all. In fact, below average. That was easily a couple in it. That's a long hop, a half tracker. Harsh is bowled so many balls like that and got away with it at least 4 to 5 times. And then he bowls a very good ball the next ball. Almost gets a wicket. That kind of a bowler will give you very ordinary balls, but he can bowl some great balls. That was beautifully bowled. He should have been taking that. Harsh. How can you walk for runs when you can get a couple? 116 for 2. Sohail is on 42. Jai is on 3. The last ball. That's nicely played. 117 for 2 at the end of 16. Just 27 runs in the last 5. So that is just 5.4 runs per over, which is not good enough. They had good score till the 11th over. They're scoring at a rate of 7.5 or something. Last few overs, the run rate has dropped down. The run making has dropped down. They have to take chances. Now 24 balls remaining. Jai is continuing with his bowling. Third over for him. It is so slow. Slower than the harbour line traffic. Very slow. He had to put all the weight behind. Still the ball does not reach long on. This is so slow. Almost the ball hates to reach the batter. Such bowlers are the most dangerous ones. Again, very slow. They have got it right. And something which is maddening for the fielders over here is the running between the wicket. This is so smart. Two very good batters, but slow bowling proving to be difficult. They could have got 8 like this. In the first 4 balls, they could have easily got 3 couples. They could have easily got 3 couples because so every shot was hit like that. One shot away from his 50 is Sohail. And that would be, yes, that is his 50 with a sixer. 52 or 44. They all are happy for him. 127 for 2. He has done a fantastic job for the team. They are happy because they would be scoring quicker after this one now. Hundred and 28 for 2 at the end of 17. Sohail is tired, but he's happy with his effort. He's got a 50 against his name. 128 for 2 at the end of 17. So very good over in which they got 11. 3 overs remaining, 10 runs per over, 160 is a probability. 12 runs per over from here on, they get to that 165 mark. So 165 is what we can expect from here on, because getting 12 runs per over on this ground, on this wicket, with 8 wickets in hand, is a strong possibility. Even if an over goes for 7-8 runs, a couple of overs can be taken for 25-30 runs. This is Harsh's last over. He's just conceded 19. Mahit has bowled well, Harsh has bowled well, Aryan has bowled well. That's a poor delivery, and that wasn't at the middle of the bat, but the idea was right. He's charging the spinners now. That is how you take runs. He's in his reserves. When it comes to energy, he's in his reserves. Remember, these guys are no more in their teens, no more in the early 20s, 30s, in the 40s. But the strength which drives them to go run hard is the pure passion for the game. They want to score runs, and also runs for themselves and for the team. He's getting all the energy. Oh, good stop. Shailene, good work. But all that hard work which Sohail is putting, he's playing a captain's knock over here. It's not an innings which is the most romantic one, but effort-wise, it is brilliant. Let him take his breath. Keep yourself hydrated. You can bend a few rules because someone's well-being is more important. So this is good from umpire Ganesh Mohan. At times, rule तोड़ना भी अच्छा होता है. Middle of the over, he has allowed him because his well-being is important. Take care of yourselves, guys. A few seconds here and there don't matter. 132 for 2. What a shot that is. That is his best shot. मराठी में बोलते हैं पानी पिऊन पाणी पाजायची तयारी. That kind of an innings. Yes. 136 for 2. A couple of wides to take the score to 138. Harsh is bowling his last over. He has bowled so well. The last over, just spoiling his figures. Jay is on strike. Jay is even better batsman actually. He's just into his initial stages of the innings. He can give you quick runs, Jay. 139 for 2. Sohail has played a fantastic knock. Captain's knock, 61 of 48. Exactly the numbers replicating Aryan's effort in the previous match. That's a even better shot. Even Aryan can make mistakes. He's their best fielder. I strongly think he should take care of himself. 141 for 2. Complete commitment from the man, but he needs to take care of his breath as well. Oh, that has gone through him. That's good. A single is good. Don't want him gasping for breath. 142 for 2 at the end of 18. Problem with both of them running. Not only Sohail is tired, Jay is also exasperated. 142 for 2 at the end of 18. So they got 12 runs in this over again. That is what we were talking about, 12 runs per over. They have got 12 in this over. I beg your pardon, 14. That is what Satish Singh says. In fact, they got 14 in this over. 3 couples, 2 wides, 2 singles and a 4. 14 in that over. And how did they get it? They got it by real hard work, running up and down. In the previous over, they were just taking singles, but there were couples on offer. So Aryan comes in to bowl the penultimate over, an over which would decide which way the match is going to swing. Right now, SM Strikers, Impact, they have got an impact player. I don't know who's impacted. Well, we'll just get the confirmation who exactly it is. Vivek Jayaveri has come in. He is the impact player. And he has impacted Jai Shroff. 12 balls remaining. Aryan. He is their man Friday. Oh, that's in his zone. Time for him to make some fun over there. And Sohail is, all the respect for Sohail gets manifolded with this shot. This was almost Jason Roy like. Look, have a look at it when he swung the bat. Jason Roy from England, he plays shots like that. He swings the bat like that. 146 for 2. Look at the way he dances and hits it almost like Jason Roy. The other one going away, but not before he has played a fantastic, not exactly the number of runs which Aryan scored, and in the same number of balls. He has replicated Aryan's effort in a different way, but with the same numbers. He may be 2.5 times more older than Aryan, but the effect is the same. Brilliant innings. Selfless knock. 68 of 50 balls. Brilliant to watch. It wasn't an innings where we could say it was classical or picturesque or more in that zone, but it was with a lot of stops and stutters, but a fighting knock. The way he got his last 20 runs were really commendable because he was gasping for breath and he almost ran 6 to 7 doubles. So respect for Sohail increased because he was completely tired and still he was going for runs. So everybody would be getting padded up now because it can come, anybody's turn would come to bat now. This is the time people like me are happy that we get a chance to bat now. 146 for 3. Maybe for a ball or two. Oh, he was waiting for his turn. He's gone out of the property again. That has gone out of the property into the creek over there. वो वापिस नहीं आएगा ball. Let's have new balls. That is out of the property into the mangroves. यस उस झाड़ी में से नहीं, ओ झाड़ी तक फॉलो किया वो कैमरामैन ने. Harshal was waiting for his turn. He's got a sixer of the first ball which he faces. $152 for 3 now. 9 balls remaining. 160 is on, 165 is a certainty, 170 is a possibility, even 175 is on cards. $170 is the more realistic number from here with 9 balls remaining. If you happen to get 2 runs every ball, so that is the best the batting team would be hoping. 170. 165 is a more moderate number. Let's see. 165, 170, 175. What's those numbers going to be? Harshal, first ball sixer. He goes for it again. A boundary again. He's having some fun. He's enjoying. He is going down the ground. And oh, look at what the work of the cameraman again. He has to work for Star Sports now. 156 for 3. Volley events. He's going to move. Oh, this is even better. A slog sweep. And that will run away for another boundary. 4, 6, 4. No one has treated him like that in the whole tournament. He's been taken for runs now. This is a proper T20 innings now. Great start in the power play, then a comeback, then again the middle part where they took time. They're slogging in the last 3. 18 runs in this over, all pure shots. And he's hitting them cleanly. That is hammered. And the best part is, Harshal would be on strike. 161 for 3 at the end of 19. $161 for 3. The last 2 overs, they have got 23 runs. In fact, 33 runs. 161 for 3. They got 33 runs in the last 12 balls. We were talking about 12 runs per over. These guys have got 16.5 runs per over in the last 2. Last 6 balls. Rushin comes in to bowl his final over. I don't think he has bowled all 3, 4. Yes, he has bowled 3, I think, in the initial stages. Aryan was taken for 19. He's had wonderful fevers before that. Rishin, he just bowled 2. That is not right. He's under-bowled himself. Last 6 balls. That's gone very high. That is beautifully bowled. That was the first no-look shot. No-look shot for a sense. He did not watch the ball at all. But he's got 17 runs of 6 balls. Strike rate of 300 almost. That's the first miss. Well, that was his idea and he executed it so well. अच्छी सोच रखो रिजल्ट आएगा. Kamlesh Bhai is enjoying with a sip of tea over there along with Nimish. Two good looking yan and watching a good looking shot. Have a replay. That is his fifth cup of tea over there. He's enjoying the sip. Kamlesh Bhai. Look at them. 1, 2, 3, 4 big men. Solkar sir. Then we have Ripal Parik sir. Nimish Vora. And Kamlesh Shah enjoying the tea. Bista sir is left out. He is not having the tea. He's having a watch at the time. Now the strike rate of 300. 7 balls, 21 runs. Harshal is playing like a Fataka innings over here. He's having a cracking time. Oh, that's fine, that's fine. That is what we love to see in the last part of the innings. Last time he did that, he banged his head, he hit a boundary. He is hitting himself, making corrections and hitting a boundary then. Next ball. 2 balls remaining. Yes, he gets out not before making 21 important runs of just 9 balls for his team. And Rishin gets his man. Bowls a beautiful away going leg cutter to get an important wicket. Bowling leg breaks and getting the opposite team into trouble. So another wicket. A strike rate of close to 300 for the big man. Harshal has done his job. An innings which has made a difference of 10 runs at least. The captain comes in. Unfortunately, he will just have 1 ball. He's almost the Rinku Singh of the team now. Getting just 1 ball to hit. Last ball will be played by the captain. 167 for 4, a good score. We wanted a 170 score. We have got a 170 score. That is how you hit them down the ground. But Bhag Nikunj Bhag. It is 2 runs. .170 is the target. 169 for 4 at the end of 20 overs. The strikers would be elated with the first innings. Kings would say, if they can, even we can. Can't bowl there. That wasn't on the middle of the bat, but that was good enough to go for a boundary. Oh, this is an even better shot. That is the shot of the match so far. Oh, that is beautifully done again. That will go all the way. 1 bounce. That is an even better shot. What a shot. Look at that run away. What a shot that is. He can keep this shot. Oh, that is a chance that's gone very high. That is a chance that's gone very high. Oh, that is nicely done again. It would be wicket this time. You can't. Oh, that was brilliant again. Look at the young man. Oh, that is beautifully bowled. Oh, what a ball. That is what I was talking about. He will still go for his shots. Slow. That is gone long way. Just watch it out of the property. It is out of the property. That is beautifully bowled again. Good stop. And that is what Dilip Agarwal brings to the table. Oh, that was in his zone. Oh, that's a white ball. He shuffled across. That's a chance. Oh, how can you drop that? Wide. But this is. Oh, just watch it. What a shot. That is beautifully bowled. That is nicely bowled. It's your chance. It is a boundary. You would say 4 runs. I would say. For someone. That is a chance, I think. A great effort, brilliant effort. It has gone for a boundary. That is a chance, I think. A great effort, brilliant effort. It has gone for a boundary. A straight hit down there. What a shot that is! And that would be, yes, that is his. What a shot that is. That is his best shot. Oh, that's in his zone. Time for him to make like Jason Roy. Oh, the other one going away like Jason Roy. Oh, the other one going away. Oh, he was waiting for his turn. He's gone out of the property again. He goes for it again. A boundary again. He's having some. Oh, this is even better. A slog sweep, and that will run away for another boundary. Well, that was his idea, and he executed it so well. Yes, he gets out, not before making 21 important runs. Yes, he gets out, not before making 21 important runs of just 9 balls for his team. And Rishin gets his man. Balls of. The first ball turned away beautifully for a brace. In fact, it will go. It's the bowler who got 4 wickets in the last match. He bowled brilliantly. The two good players in rich form, Chenil and Devang against each other. That is beautifully bowled. He is in good bowling form, Devang. But Chenil is also in good batting form. So very good combination and something which is going to be worth watching. Chenil versus Devang. Vivek. He got the length back slightly. The first few balls were pitched right up. This was on the good length. 3 runs on the scorecard. Oh, that is LBW. So 3 for 1. Shanil is on 3. He is on strike. And Kavish is going to open. So both of them have similar roles. Kavish opens the batting, opens the bowling, along with Shanil, who does the game. And Shanil is in top form. And that is what Shanil will do. He will give you so much entertainment. Shanil is so much fun to watch. People would say edge, I would say entertainment. That is what he does. He will get runs for you in any which way they come. Kavish won't be happy, but Kings won't complain. That's his style. Just collect a lot of runs. 3 balls, 7 runs, strike rate of more than 200. Up and over. Shanil will always do that. He will keep everybody interested. That will run away for a couple of runs. And a couple of runs to take the score to 9. All 9 runs to the same man. The man on your screen. Shanil Shah. So 9 runs on the scorecard. 9 for 1. All 9 runs to the man on your screen. He is pure entertainment. He is flirting with danger. All the balls in air. Even this was in air. But he hardly cares, Shanil. 10 runs for the loss of 1 wicket. Five balls, 10 runs, strike rate of 200. Shaheen is in great touch. He got 40 odd beautiful runs in the last match which he played. So he's in good batting touch. And he's a natural timer of the ball. He was in silken touch the last time he played on that Western Railway ground. So if he continues even half of that what he played in the last match, they would be in a very strong position. They need Shaheen to stay there for at least 7-8 overs. So that is beautifully played again. Very well bowled by Kavish. Bowling according to the occasion. Just keep it within the stumps, trying to keep the straight line and length. That is what Shaheen will bring onto the table. The ball is racing away for his first boundary. Watch out. All the captains have been successful today. Every captain has done the job. And even expect Shaheen to do the same stuff. He has a long way to go. If they want to win this one, they have to replicate what Sohail has done. Oh, a shot this is. Up and over it goes. It will go straight. Oh my God. How can you drop him? Oh, that was so well timed. The ball just got stuck. I thought it was going all the way. It wasn't off the middle of the bat. The shoulder of the bat. I thought that's going all to. Oh, it is deja vu. So Rishin dropped one who generally takes everything. And Harshal dropped one who takes everything. So that is just neutralized. Rishin ne catch chhod di, that went for a 6 though. This one, Shaheen's wicket is a big one. Overs, 2 overs, 15 runs for the loss of 1 wicket. Kavish has gone for a dozen. Shanil has got 10. Shaheen 5. this is the shot of the tournament. This has gone very high. This is the shot against the best bowler of the tournament. What a shot. Watch the shot. Keep this in the frame. Watch out for this shot. Oh, Shaheen, you have played one of the best shots of the tournament. In fact, the best shot. Oh, that has gone out of the property again. What a shot against the informed bowler. One of the best of the tournament. Great to watch, Shaheen. Oh, Shaheen is in Shaheen touch. The ball is going like a bullet. That speed of the ball, twice the speed at which it's delivered, it is hitting them back. He's looking in ominous touch. He missed out in the last time where he got out in 40s. He was looking so good. He's continuing with his silken touch. Great to see a very good batsman showing some great skills. When you are in good touch, it's almost an art actually. You should be preserving and conserving it. Oh, this is smart. He is a cheeky cricketer. This is a chore batsman. He is a robber. He is a robber. Look at the way he steals those 4 runs from the back pocket. He is a pickpocketer. What a shot that is. What a shot. These are 4 stolen runs. This is... He has done it so well. Yes, this is robbery in daylight. Superb batting. I love every time Shaniel comes to bat. That is worth watching. सबसे बढ़िया बैट्समैन है ये when you watch. He is trying to replicate that. People are smarter now. They have got 2 people protecting that area. Shaheen hits it hard, puts all that energy, gets 1 run. And Shaheen just puts a small kiss on the bat and he gets a boundary. That's how things are. Shaheen strike rate of 200. We wanted to play the big booming drive. The traditional orthodox shots. The shots don't like him. He doesn't like the shots either. He plays unorthodox. So the score at the end of this over is exactly 26 for the loss of 1 wicket. So 3 runs in the first over. Then they got 10 in the second and 13 in this one. In fact, 11 in this one. So they have 2 good spinners who can bowl in that over number 6 to 15 who have been successful is Parag and Dhawal. Parag and Dhawal are the quiet contributors who have been really instrumental in their wins in the last few matches. 26 for 1, run rate of 8.66 runs per over. Required run rate exactly the same, 8.5 runs per over. Both of them, they are worth watching. This is going to be a good proper semi-final contest. All season Panthers seem to be a well-rounded off team where good batting bowling. This team are batter-loaded teams. Oh, that was risky. Shainil is smart in picking those singles. He's deceptively quick. Looking at his mannerism, you don't feel that he's going to run that quick. Shainil, the entertainer, comes on strike again. Every time he gets on strike, everyone's on alert. That is why everyone's on alert. He will try and smash everything. Good stop, great stop from the fielder over there. He is their leg spinner. Shainil knows only one way, his way or the highway. The highway is just a few meters away from here. What a shot again. He's hitting them so well. Straight it down the ground. They got long off. They got long on a unique field where they are given him protection down the ground. But Kavish is bowling well. He's trying to bowl his leg cutters. He's trying to get the ball away. He's not trying to seam or swing the ball. He's trying to bowl his leg cutters. There is no seam. There is no swing. He's trying to roll his fingers. Trying to bowl leg cutters. Oh, that was so close. And he's the safest of them all. He is the safest of them all. Such a good fielder. How could he drop that? He's such a good fielder. That was a difficult chance, but he almost took it. He rarely drops. This was a difficult one though, going towards his left, and it was curling away. But you expect Dilip to take those. Very well bowled, Kavish. It's been a very good over by Kavish after conceding 12 in the first over. A brilliant over where he almost got a couple of wickets. 29 for 1. Only thing missing is the number of wickets, the right hand side column. Shaheen and Shailene. Shaheen comes on strike. It's almost like Sehwag, Sachin, those kind of names. Shaheen, Shainil. Oh, he's gone up and over. If Shainil can't, Shaheen definitely can. He's moved on to 18 in double quick time. A strike rate of 180. Shaheen is shining like a armor over there. Fantastic batting. He's looked very aggressive in this match. Similar kind of score. Exactly the same number of runs of both the teams. 34 for 1 at the end of 4 overs. Finally, Vivek has got a drop of water now. पानी मिल गया बस हो गया. $34 for 1. गुस्सा आदमी को खा जाता है. Kavish, 2 overs, 20 runs. Now this is great to watch now. Dilip Agarwal coming into ball to Shainil. This is going to be difficult for both the batters now. He is not an easy bowler to handle because he'll bowl those away going ones, the orthodox spinners, the straighter ones, and also he can bowl the balls which are proper off spinners. So you can never be relaxed against Dilip. Dilip will give you that one bad ball, but other than that, all his 5 balls you need to take care properly. So he got those 30 odd runs for his team. Now Shaheen is more orthodox. Shainil knows only one way, but he's a smart man. Shainil stays there for 4 more overs. The Kings would be in a royal position. Oh, that is so very well bowled. That is what I was talking about. He is dangerous. Kavish manages to hold on to that one. The ball was swirling around. That is the danger of Dilip. He'll bowl that away going once. The drift that went away. It wasn't an off spinner. He has bowled at Dusra. Wonderfully bowled. So you don't have to be really good, excellent, or excellence does not come in a minute. Being one of the finest coaches of MCA, in spite of all that, he picks up every ball. What has happened at what time, at what minutes. No one's watching him. No one's even going to ask what exactly has happened. But that is what he does, Coach Gokul Bista. And he picks up every moment. If you look at his pad, what mistakes people have done, what good thing they have done, he puts down every over, the timing. He does the job of that somebody who actually works as a match referee, who gives them all the figures for the people who make decisions. And every minute things which they try and follow as per the international standards. So, and one good thing about the committee as well, they will back the officials. And it is human to err. Right now, somebody who has erred is Shenil. He was looking so good. He had to be slightly more cautious against Dilip Agarwal. Because Shenil stay there provides with a lot of entertainment, not only for the team, for the spectators, but also for the tournament. ST Kings' chances were very much dependent on Shenil's performance. Aryan is the right man to be here because Rishin can come in and get the runs when almost when he comes to a stage where they have to go 70, 80 runs of the last 10 overs or something like that. But for now, he needs to stay there. Aryan is a very good promotion here so that they take the game ahead in the next 7, 8 overs. And Rishin can come in and close the match. And the other batsmen who are with him. See, bowls with an action of an off spinner and bowls or drifters which move away. So if he's in good bowling form, Dilip is a very difficult proposition. Aryan goes big. That's a super shot. Kamlesh Bhai was in some spot of bother. He is hating to be standing out. This is entertaining. The first morning game was slightly attritional. वैसे लग रहा था कि वो मंदी का मैच है. This is the match where the economies are booming. Everybody is going for runs. What a start. Can you imagine Aryan hitting the first ball for a sixer? If you look at his first 4 matches, he was very slow to start. 6 runs to start. Aryan looks so correct, so good on ice. For the purists, for the coaches, Aryan is so good to watch. He can get those singles, play proper shot and still score at a healthy strike rate of 130, 140. And same is the case with Shaheen. Shaheen is more of a touch player. If he continues, he will get more of his elegance. Almost like a lazy, elegant player like Marco or something, where he uses all his finesse and touch to get a lot of runs. That is the reason he seems to be very relaxed, Shaheen. So that is why he's so pleasing on ice. He gets the boundary. He deserves to be getting a runs. More than one, in fact. Devang, a good fielder, even he can make mistakes. Look at the shot. Just lent on to that one. On this ground, small error in fielding will cost you for 4. 45 for 2 at the end of 5. Exactly the same number of runs. They got 44. In fact, 43. These guys have got 45. A unique over where they got a wicket of the first ball. Aryan hit him for a sixer. And there was a misfield which cost a 4. Aryan is the man Friday. He generally comes in when there is crisis. This match is evenly balanced. Oh, this is so. Oh, this is the shot of the day. What a shot. You hit that shot into the extra cover region. Watch out for this one. On the rise. Oh, beautiful. This is worth watching so many times. Up and over. Oh, what a shot this is. Is this Aryan or someone else? That is absolutely top class. An international player would have been proud of that shot. So 52 for 2, the last three balls of the power play. This has been sensational to watch. High quality stuff from both the teams. Oh, what a shot again! You have done it again and again and again, the same stuff. Are we watching the match on two different planets now? The first morning, the match was completely different. Today, it's a different story. Shaheen and Aryan, completely different today. This is not how they played all throughout the tournament. It's complete. This is their pro version. 58 for 2. Oh, Shaheen 14 balls, 28 runs. High class. Oh, again he slipped out almost. 59 for 2. They're looking so good. Almost impregnable. And this is where we need to just curb that over exuberance. That selection of shots, that's what the coaches tell you, that choosing their moments, not over attacking, not being greedy. Played with softest possible hands. 60 for 2 at the end of the power play. Exactly 10 runs per over, the highest run in the power play in the day. 60 for 2 at the end of 6 over. Brilliant to watch. Shine is on 29. Aryan is on 15. What a shot that is. Every time you say that is the shot of the match, this one was even better. Straight as an arrow. What a shot that is. Oh, you cannot get a straighter shot. Have a look at it again. Exactly the middle of middle stump. The ball went into the same direction. Brilliantly hit. Oh, what a match and what an innings this is. Just showing you can be orthodox and you can be attacking and you can be productive as well. One of the front foot, one of the back foot. This man is playing the in of the tournament. So good looking, so good to watch. And respect some good bowling as well. Aryan, without much ado, has got 23 runs of just 11 balls, strike rate of 220. Absolutely top class. Oh, that was beautifully bowled. He can bowl the dusra, he can bowl the arm ball, he bowled the slower one, drift, deception, turn, everything in it. Very well bowled. Oh, this is great contest to watch. The score at the end of 7 overs is exactly 69 runs for the loss of 2 wickets. Shaheen was brilliant. Aryan is looking equally impressive, if not slightly better. Aryan has looked the most prolific of all the batters today. We have seen Aryan playing in the morning. Aryan Babar Desai. We have seen other batters. We have seen Shaheen playing now. But none better than Aryan. He's playing some fantastic shots. A very high percentage of boundaries and sixes. 69 for 2. Oh, that was way too short. The ball almost died on him. What a shot that is! That wasn't an easy shot for a lot of reasons. He was away from the ball. The ball was dying. He was in a danger of getting out, and he adjusted himself so very well. Oh, look at that shot again. It was manufactured. He actually adapted, and that was a brilliant hit down the ground. Fantastic boundary. 73 for 2 now. They are running away with it now. The Kings are playing like kings. They are playing royally now. This is so good to watch for so many reasons. It is because he has got brilliant technique and somebody who's technically correct playing orthodox cricket and still getting runs at the strike rate of 250. That is so good to see. So अच्छे रहकर भी आप results दे सकते हैं. That is a very good sign to see. Oh, this is it beautifully into the cover, straight to the fielder. Mukund's there. Mukund, you see Mukund everywhere, almost on all the grounds of Mumbai. He is some player who has played all throughout his life in different parts of Mumbai. He is here on this ground. Some of them have given their lives to cricket. That was way too short. Straight to the fielder. The Parag is important for this team. So is Dhawal. That is beautiful bowling. Parag and his partner Dhawal have been the quiet contributors where all the attention is towards Dilip Agarwal or towards the other bowlers and batters. They have bowled well, Parag and Dhawal in tandem. The score at the end of 8 overs is 75 for the loss of 2 wickets, 9.38 runs per over. So Dhawal is the one who can turn the game for them. He's bowled really well all throughout the tournament. Brilliant, brilliant from this man. So much of patience in this man. Just love his attitude, Dhawal. Dhawal is the only man who has been the one who has not been taken for any runs in the first few balls. Every other bowler has been created by a boundary or a sixer. That's a good sign. But Kings won't mind it. They have got so many runs, 76 in 8.3, more than what they require. The run rate has come down drastically. And just 94 needed in 11.3, which is not difficult at all. But they cannot drop guard. They need to score at that rate consistently. That is beautifully bowled again, but well played by Aryan. He's not dropping guard. That is the right way to go if you are batting good and if you are striking well. Do not take a backward step. Now this match is coming in balance now. 77 for 2. Dhawal's 5 constant good bowling. 5 balls which have been bowled in the right areas have got them right back into the contest. It is a matter of few balls. T20 game is not about even overs. A few balls can make a difference. That was on cards. That's gone very high. That will go just over. That should have been caught. Not the right judgment. He's such a good fielder, completely misjudged it. And that was not the right shot, I would say. That was his first ill-timed shot. It is a 4, sir. Next over drinks, that is what the umpire is communicating. The communication has gone slightly wrong, but the shot making has got him 4 runs. 81 for 2, exactly 9 runs per over at the end of 9. 11 overs, 89 runs needed. 9 runs per over, they need 8 runs per over from here on. Superb over this by Dhawal. Almost got a wicket. You would say 4 runs. I would say a drop chance. 81 for 2 at the end of 9. These two bowlers score win it or lose it for them. After their arrival, they got 2 overs which are in control. Dhawal and Parag. The last 2 overs they have tried to control because these 2 batsmen were going hammer and tongs. Without any difficulty, they were getting boundaries and sixes. Parag is going to continue. 11 overs, 89, 8 runs per over needed. That is beautifully played again. He is playing so beautifully. The 82 for 2. That's fine. That's fine. The way they are playing, you can allow them to not hurry for those seconds. They're dealing in boundaries and sixes. Shaheen has looked so good. He's in silken touch. That was nicely done again. This one was raising. This is smart bowling. See, 2 different kind of bowlers with different run-ups. Parag's is the shortest run-up. Dhawal has the longest when it comes to a spinner. Parag bowls it so quickly. He is someone who is good for the timekeepers. That is smartly bowled again. This is so good by Parag and his partner. Dhawal have bowled at economy of 6 runs per over. Run a ball after their arrival. Last 15 balls, 15 runs. Nicely turned away. There is, oh, the small misfield. Tejas was exactly opposite to his name. He was slightly slow there. That can happen. Yeah, that's fine. 86 for 2. Nicely played down the ground. The score moves on to 87. This is fine. Getting singles, getting a brace in between, and waiting for a boundary ball in. They can manage a boundary in 2 overs. Boundary every over is not needed. Nicely bowled. Brilliant bowling so far from these 2 guys. Parag 2 overs, 12 runs. And Dhawal 1 over 6 runs. Last 18 balls, 18 runs. 87 for 2 at the end of 10. 87 done, 83 needed. This is going to be Great to watch the last 60 balls. The strikers have to do something extraordinary to get them back into their favor now. So it is 7 for 2. Double. Punched off the back foot. That is brilliantly done. That will run away. Just for a single, but nicely played. He's looking so good. Shine today is continuing with his great touch in the last match. Shine gets into the 40s. Both his run making and his age even, I think. 40 of just 26 balls. Breathtaking strike rate. Both of them with a similar kind of strike rate. Aryan and Shaheen. This is danger from both ends. Oh, this is good bowling. Dhawal, out of all, Dhawal has been the danger man. Oh, this is beautifully played again. What an effort! Oh, just popped out of his hands. The elbows hitting. Everything going right for Aryan. And that was nice. That would have been one of the catches of the tournament. He dived in. Diving forward is never easy. Oh, slid down beautifully. Wasn't able to hold on to that one. Just popped out of his hands. That is what Dhawal brings to the table. He will create chances. He has created two already. Almost another wicket. This is brilliant stuff. He is getting the team back into the contest. They want to play the finals in the one KD, both of them. That's the big incentive. That is what is urging everyone. No, that is the only bowler who has been shown some respect. That is Dhawal. What a shot! The ball has just scraped through. This is all along the carpet. 94 for 2 at the end of 11. Eleven overs, 94 for the loss of 2 wickets. This is absolutely top class from Aryan and Shaheen. Who is better? Very difficult to differentiate between these two. Both of them looking class apart. Probably the two best batters on show today. We've seen some good innings for the day. Aryan Bawardesai playing a fantastic fighting knock. But if you want to see some elegance, some good batting, Aryan's innings has been. They both have not been chanceless. Both of them have been dropped once or twice. Aryan's innings was a chanceless one, but quality of the stocks top class. Oh, that is beautifully bowled. Well played again. This is good contest to watch. Parag and Dhawal bowling well to both well set batsmen. Best part about both of them is Parag and Dhawal, they do not give a lot of flight. They're bowling flat, bowling quick, not giving room. So they're keeping things simple. Proper typical T20 bowling. The smartly bowled a little slow. So his variation is the variation of pace. Generally, he bowls with the short run up, tries to vary his line at times length, and this time it was pace which he varied. Both of them closing on to that 50-run mark. Very well bowled, equally well played. They're milking the bowling now. 97. And that is the right way to approach. If a couple of bowlers are the danger ones, try and get 6, 7, 8 runs per over. Already you're going ahead at the run rate. So play them cautiously. He was winding up for that one. $99 for 2. Both of them in the 40s now. Aryan the man in his 20s, but he's batting in on 40 right now. Very well bowled, equally well played. He was winding off the big shot, but he just adjusted the shot really well. Aryan is looking so good. If he continues this form, the Kings would celebrate with the trophy this year. Very well bowled, equally played. What a fantastic over this has been. Parag, Dhawal bowling brilliantly, keeping the team alive in the tournament, in the match. So 99 for 2, 8 overs remaining in which to get 71 runs, just below 9 runs per over. Parag, 3 overs, 17 runs. Dhawal has bowled brilliantly. Parag has given him good company. In fact, Dhawal is the one who has initiated, and Parag supporting with some good bowling. 2 overs 13 runs for Dhaval, 3 overs 17 runs for Parag. In between 5 overs and just 30 runs. So 100 up in double quick time. That is what I generally we talk about. 12 and a half overs, you get 100. You are in a fantastic position. This team is in a fantastic position. And the reason for it is the man on your screen. He has been the best today, Aryan. By far the best batsman on show today. Oh, Aryan just has lost his touch in the last few 6-7 balls. He has played and missed a couple of times. That is such good bowling. Last 33 balls, they have conceded just 29. And that is was the need of the hour. He's going for the runs, but they have fielded and placed the field quite well. You saw a few bad balls. In fact, some balls which were not as per the field positions. They bowled well and they're bowling to the field. Dhaval and Parag have kept them in the match. Parag 3 overs 17 runs. Dhaval 2.5 overs, 1.4 overs 15. Oh, that is beautifully bowled again. Kudos to the young man. Dhaval and Parag have done brilliantly. See, 16 runs in 2.5, you'll take it any day of the week. Considering the way these two batters were going, any bowler would have come under pressure. Both of them in 40s now. Oh, that is brilliant from both of them. 3 overs 17 for Parag, 3 overs 16 for Dhaval. First 6 overs 60 runs, the next 7 overs 42 runs. So 10 runs per over in the first 6, the next 7 going at 6 runs per over. And the two protagonists in it, the one who have done all that hard work is Dhaval and Parag. That is what we were accentuating at the beginning of the match. These are the two guys who will create problems and they have done their job. All of a sudden, the run rate from 8 runs per over has come to 8.25, has gone on to 8.5, has gone on to 9, and has gone on to 9.71. That is what consistent hard work does. One or two good efforts will not make you successful. Consistent, non-stop good bowling has got them to a position from where they can challenge. It is in parity now. It is in balance now. It is anybody's game from here on, with almost 10 runs per over needed in the last 7 overs. With Shaheen and Aryan there, the Royals, in fact, the Kings have the upper hand. Beautifully turned away. They take the first one quickly. Now it is the time where they have to find a boundary. They just got one boundary in the last 5 overs. If we talk about numbers, it is 41 balls, 67 runs. The difference between the number of runs and balls is of 26, which is manageable. They just got one boundary in the last 5 overs. It came in the 11th over, the last ball of it. And there has been no boundary. That's what Satish is telling us. छह दशमलव चार ओवर्स 66 रनों की जरूरत. Nicely turned away, everything right about their batting right now. Only thing missing is some mischief. They need some mischievous shots like Shaleen. They need a Shaleen over there to manufacture a few shots. सीधी घी उंगली से अब घी नहीं निकल रही है. 105 for 2. What a shot that is! That is, no one's going to stop that one. That is cracked for a boundary. And these two shots of his, you can make and watch it over and over again. What a shot that was. That was a brilliantly bowled delivery. And what a shot. It went like almost a shot of a player who's playing an IPL game or a Division A game. You're watching one of the finest innings of the tournament, Aryan. Every time I see a player playing and outlasting, Aryan is playing one of those innings where you get the collection of it. It is almost like a collection of 100 being scored and some great shots. Forget about this level. It is almost like an IPL level game. Oh, very well bowled. What an over again. In spite of being hit for 4 overs, 24 runs. No wicket. Fantastic spell of bowling. Parag has been their best bowler in the last 3-4 matches. A quiet contributor. He is the silent hero. Equation 6 overs 61, 10.17 runs per over. And this is going to be great last 36 balls to watch. So 61 runs needed in 6 overs. But this is brilliant bowling from Dhawal. Into the covers. The ball is running away. A good stop. They are not running well though. They are not running well. There was a couple in it. They can't take this match lightly now. If they lose a wicket here, the match is going to go away from them. They have to finish this and come. 5.460. The match has turned completely via Dhawal and Parag's bowling. That is brilliantly done. The ball is going to run away this time for a boundary. That's his 50, I think. Exactly 50 runs in 36 balls. He slowed down slightly. He was going at the strike rate of 220, 230. He has dropped down to 160, but that's fine. He has gone for it. This one was away from the fielder. That is the right way to approach now. Aryan needs to take the attack to the opposition. The run rate from 8 has gone to 9 to 9.5 to 10 to 10.5 now. 55 in the next 5.2. Oh, he has gone very high. Oh, he takes it beautifully. Wasn't the greatest way of taking it. Slightly awkward, but that's fine. A unique way of taking a catch where he squats almost down. But he has taken 2 catches in the same style. He has taken 2 catches in a very unique style. Just have a look at the catch again. The way he holds on to it. No fielding coach will advise you to take catches like this. But he has taken 2 in the same fashion. See, he squats down. See, almost like Indian way of sitting. But both the catches, forget about the style, but he has taken 2 important catches. It's not important how you take, which catch you take is more important. He has taken 2 important catches. Mashine has played one of the most eloquent innings. Unfortunately, does not get a 50, but that's fine. This man is in love with 40s. He gets out in 40s all the time. 115 for 3. Run rate from 8 to 9 to 10 to 11 now. And there is where Rishin comes in. Rishin stays there for 2-3 overs. The Kings would be making plans for the finals. He gets off the mark confidently. 54 in the last 5 with 2 very prolific batsmen still there. You cannot ask for more than that. As a neutral, you would love this. That is how a semi-final should be. Both the teams are equally interested. It is 50-50, exactly 50-50 for a lot of reasons. 54 in last 5, you would favor a team which is fielding in this kind of matches. But when you have 2 very good batsmen, it evens out there. Slightly better are the HT Kings because either of these 2 stays, they are going to win this one. You talk about international IPL, you say it's not a difficult task to get 54. But considering the dynamics of this tournament, 54 is a pretty handsome number to defend. Because once 6 balls, 6 good balls, all of a sudden the match will go out of their hands. That is what the ST Kings also know. And 1 big over of 15 runs will seal the deal. This is what Rishin brings to the table. Quick running. He is a bundle of energy, Rishin. Batting, bowling, fielding. And that's what is more needed than the boundaries and sixes now. Some positive running. 29 balls, 52 runs to win. Oh, that was way too short. The ball will... Oh, he's gone straight into Devang's and that's a very big wicket. All of a sudden, the match has turned on its head. Straight into the hands. It was way too short. It was hit powerfully. It did not get the distance. That time of the day where shot making won't be easy. The ball's not going to travel. Devang takes it beautifully. It's a very important catch because they have got the best batsman in form of the opposition out. Probably the match winner is out and the match has completely swung now. All of a sudden, the fielding team is the one who is supposed to be in a very strong position now. It has to be Aryan now. Aryan needs to finish this one. Has to score at least 25 to 30 runs of the remaining 50 runs. Harsh and Aryan. Aryan has to finish this. It's going away from their hands now. They were motoring 6 over 60 and they have not been able to double that in the next 10 overs. First 36 balls, 60 runs. Next 56 balls, 58 runs. A good job, Tejas. Oh, that is beautifully played. That will go up and over. What a shot! That is the reason Aryan's presence is more important. That is hammered. Wasn't that shot? He converted a normal delivery into a shot making opportunity. Flattest possible six. 45 in 4.2. That was a telling blow. 45 in the next 26 balls. That does not seem anything. If Aryan stays there, those numbers won't matter. Even if they need 15 of the last over, Aryan can score that. 26 balls, 45 runs to win. What a contest. He's gone for it. There's a chance. Oh, what an effort! What an effort! That would have been game, set, and match. Fortune favors the brave, they say. Brilliant effort. Nikunj, the captain of the team. That would have been a beautifully bowled ball. Nice drift, deception, everything right. And a good. So what a great effort that was from the big man. He gave it all. That is the reason he fell flat actually, almost like the Shreyas Iyer kind of episode. If he had caught it, that would have been the best catch of the tournament. But he fell flat on his chest and that bump would have taken a lot of air out of his body. Oh, that's running away. Things go your way, they go completely your way. These are crucial blows, and one man who is doing it in his own special way is the man on your screen, Aryan. He's taking on one of the better bowlers, and he's bowling well. He's bowling with those beautiful drifters. 131 for 4. They need exactly 39 in the next 4. 9.75 runs per over. 24 balls, 39 runs. 24 balls, 39 runs. Forget about the numbers. 24, 39. Aryan stays there. They're going to win it easily. So the big man on your screen, that is the big man, Raj Zaveri, Parik sir, Hitesh Shah, Prashant sir, Solkar sir, Kamlesh Shah, the big man, and the man on the phone, that is निमिश हो रहा. ऐसे लग रहा कोई बॉलीवुड से कोई एक्टर है क्या निमिश भाई? Good looking young man. They call him Jai Shah for a reason. He is the one who arranges all things. And the chairman sitting in between, as he's sitting in the advisory committee, is in the middle. Mr. Raj Zaveri. राज जवेरी सर को तो एकदम जवल के श्रीनाथ जैसा फीलिंग आ रहा होगा. मैच रेफरी. So 131 for 4. The Ajit Agarkar of the tournament comes into bowl. Oh, that is Ajit Agarkar, what he used to do in the early 2000s and late 90s. He gets a wicket. He does it again, Devang. And Jai holds on to that one. So he's almost like the Rachin Ravindra of New Zealand, Devang. He was started off with a bowler bowling in not the highest or best possible teams. He played in different leagues in Garware, different tournaments. He was part of a team. Then he was brought on to a higher level team. Then he's part of the main team, and he's part of he's the main bowler of the main team. So that kind of growth for Devang. Nilesh and Aryan. Nilesh is the right guy to be coming here. He can bat sensibly. He has already done that twice. Oh, that is Craig. What a shot to start. Oh, this is brilliant, brilliant running. That is how you run in the late overs. Todo, Fodo or Jodo, that time of the innings where they want runs. And Aryan's fitness, superb. And that is the region coach. Bista loves his dedication. He says, very dedicated young man is Aryan. Devang say is one of the premier bowlers, and Aryan, you will not find a more dedicated player than Aryan. Oh, this is brilliantly hit again. He's playing very well considering his. Oh my God, this is very good from Nilesh. The very bad running from Aryan, but brilliant from Nilesh. Hats off to Nilesh. You watch a game of cricket, you watch something like this, you salute a batsman. People say run out, I say complete sacrifice. Nilesh, he was batting, he was looking good for a couple of balls, but sacrifices his wicket. That can happen. Highly unfortunate, but that's what is cricket. That is how you give your wicket away for your batsman who is batting well. Hats off to Nilesh. They say cricket is just a game, it teaches you so many things. It's a team game, and Nilesh epitomizes that. Now Aryan has to finish it. Every time Virat Kohli was run out by Rohit Sharma scored a double century. So that is always a good sign. But well done, Nilesh. That's how you play your game. He was looking good, Nilesh. Both his shots, first two balls, he timed it so well. So much drama happening. From 9 to 10 to 10 and a half now. 10.57. What a start. Beautifully turned, Piyush. He looks so fit, Piyush. Oh, super, Piyush. Hats off, hats off, hats off to this running. Is that close? I think he has in some trouble. Oh, Aryan is running all the way. He's out. Out by a feet. He's out by a feet. The game changes in minutes. How can you do that, Aryan? 15, in fact, it is 21 balls, 37 runs. The emotions have changed so quickly. Don't want a third run out in the same over. Hundred and 36. The over which has swung the mat completely in their favor. Wicket of the first ball, then a couple of run outs. They need 34 more to win this one in the next 3 overs. 11.33 runs per over. Beautifully lifted. Can't afford a third run out in space of 5 balls. What they need is 33 in the next 17. Gayan, young man, this is all set for you. If you happen to win matches when people expect you to not do it, this is where your character. White ball. You never know. 2 bad balls and the match will completely turn again. It is just matter of hitting 1 boundary every over, which is not impossible at all. That would be again a brace. That is what has happened. दूध का जला छाछ भी फूक फूक के पीता है. That's what exactly is happening around. They are not taking the singles, doubles when they are existent. They've lost 2 wickets already. So they got 3 runs in the first 2 balls. That is the result which they want. They need 9-10 runs every over. In fact, 11. But 1 boundary in between will give them that over. That is smart bowling. 15 balls. He's bowling at a speed of almost 60 kilometers per hour. Ball just doesn't reach. 14 balls, 31 runs. That's it powerfully into the cover, straight to the fielders though. 140. They need 30 from the next 13. One of them should have stayed there. They lost 3 big wickets in a jiffy. Two overs, 30 runs to win. The match is going away from them now. It has, in fact, it has gone already away from them. They need a miracle from here to win this one. Clearly down leg. It would have missed another 3 set of stumps. 141. 11 balls, 29 runs. Will Kayan do it? A couple of big shots. They will be in it. He's cleaned him up. The big Yorker, the slower Yorker, in fact. Another wicket down, 8 down now. It is heartbreaking moment, disappointment, disbelief. Nine balls, 29 runs. So we saw one semi-final where the score was chased down. This one is almost looking as if it would be defended easily. That is how you swing your bat. You never know. Keep swinging. Both Piyush are there. And you never know. Keep swinging. One big shot off the middle of the bat. And you start to get that confidence. Piyush has to do exactly that. 8 balls, 27 needed. A brilliant ball. That was bowled with a lot of pace. That will seal the deal. Now they need boundary of almost every ball now. They need 26 in the last 6 to claim a place in the finals. Right now, the strikers seem all set to be there. Five balls, 26 runs to win. Oh, that is beautifully taken. He takes it this time. Harshal. Four balls, 4 sixes needed. In fact, that also won't serve. Up and over. That's a boundary. Somebody said, Mahit, you will be required to hit a boundary. He has hit a boundary. But why is he batting so low if he can hit boundaries like that? When they were needing 3 overs, 30 runs. Mahit may be a few sixes in the last 2 balls. At least one. Oh, he's hitting it so well. He's got a decent technique. Should get strike. This is good by Piyush, giving strike to the young man. 150 up. Last ball. Mahit, will the last ball be deposited? And that was Rishabh Pant like. 151 is what they manage. The ST Kings were so close to winning this one. But the SM Strikers have struck gold. They have won this one by 18 runs. They are the team to go straight to the finals. They would be playing All Season Panthers in the great grand finale of Garware Clubhouse Super League Season 4. And some happy faces. The team in purple is in red hot form. Oh, that and that is what Shainil will do. He will give you so much entertainment. Shainil is so much fun to watch. That is what Shaheen will bring onto the table. The ball is racing away for his first boundary. Oh, a shot this is. Up and over it goes. It will go straight. Oh my God. Oh, this is the shot of the tournament. This has gone very high. This is the shot against the best bowler. But this is smart. He's a cheeky cricketer. This is a Oh, that was... Oh, he's gone up and over. If Shainil can't, Shaheen definitely can. He's moved on to 18 in double. That is so very well bowled. That is what I was talking about. He's dangerous. That is so very well bowled. That is what I was talking about. He's dangerous. Marian goes back. That's a super shot. Kamlesh by what? Marian goes back. That's a super shot. Kamlesh by what? That is why he's so pleasing on ice. He gets a boundary, he deserves it. Oh, this is this is the shot of the day. Oh, what a shot again! You have done it again and again and again, the same stuff. What a shot that is. What a shot that is. But that was way too short. The ball almost died on him. What a shot that is. That wasn't. This is beautifully played again. What an effort. Oh, just popped out of his hand. What a shot. The ball has just crept. What a shot that is. That is what's going to stop that one. That is brilliantly done. The ball is going to win and run away this time for a boundary. Oh, he has gone very high. Oh, he takes it beautifully. Oh, he has gone very high. Oh, he takes it beautifully. Oh, that was way too short. The ball in. Oh, he's gone straight into Devon's hand. That's a very big wicket. That is beautifully played. That will go up. Yes, time for the presentation. So we have the presentation party. He's gone for it. There's a chance. Oh, what an effort! What an effort! That would have been. He's gone for it. There's a chance. Oh, what an effort! What an effort! That would have been. That's running away. The thing's going away. Yes, it was a great game of cricket and good to see some great performance. The team in red was in great form, often shows it is never over until it is over. They needed to finish that game. They were not able to finish, but we saw one of the best innings by Aryan and his men, and in fact they played really well. Unfortunately, they did not finish and close the game, and that is what was needed. But a great match where we saw many people contributing. The 8 overs which were bowled between Parag and Dhaval, I think they were the ones which won the match for them. 8 overs and just 43 runs between both of them. This is where they won the match, and he has done it so well consistently. So Parag and they are the quite contributors, but the man who played a consistent knock had a lot of chances. He got 68 runs of just 51 balls. The opening batter, it is Sohail, the man of the match for the day. So Prashant Saul will give away that man of the match placard, and it would be Brijesh Solkar sir to give away the trophy. Kind of growth for Devang. Nilesh and Aryan. Nilesh is the right guy to be coming here. So very difficult for this team who has done so well. They deserve to be on the other side. The Kings, they have just fluttered away a chance to be playing in the finals. Prashant Gavde sir and Brijesh Solkar will hand over the man of the match trophy to Sohail. Fodo or Jodo, that time of the innings where they want runs. And Aryan's just quickly will get this thing over. It is for most times, in fact for the first 35 overs, it seemed that they were not going to win this one, and things changed in the last 5 overs. You will not find a more dedicated player than Aryan. Sohail, a match which sung so many ways, and it was a beauty of a wicket. Your team played well, but this team also was splendid, and your bowlers got the victory from the jaws of defeat actually.
Correct. So I think it was like a roller coaster ride, to be very honest. I mean, in the beginning, the ball, I mean, we got in first 3 overs, we were like 3 overs 30, and then they really pulled us back. And then in 10 overs, we were close to 70. But the important part over here was that I knew that if I can bat longer, the runs would come, because we have later on people who can hit and strike the ball well. So I think 170 was a great score, what we thought, because in the beginning also as a team, before the match started, we said anywhere between 160, 180 is what we would want to put it as a total. However, they have a power pack.
Oh,
I mean, all of them hit,
again,
and all of them hit well. You know, but it was Dhaval and Parag. Both of them, those 8 overs changed the entire course of the game for us in our favor. They were really running from Aryan, drop chances. If those would have come earlier, of course, it would have been much easier for us. But all said and done, these 2 guys just really pulled the game back for us.
Run out. I say absolutely well said and well played. All the best for the grand finale. That's it from these grounds of Masgaon Cricket Club in Kalamoli. Let's come back and see who is going to be the champion of Garware Clubhouse Presents Super League Season 4. That can happen. Highly unfortunate, but that's what is cricket.